Hello, Potato. Recently, we finished our quest for the Double Down in the Zuru Mini Brands KFC collection, and I'm glad to be done with that. But that doesn't mean I'm done with Zuru Mini Brands. Of course, we've done Disney Store Mini Brands before. We've done the Mini Brands books, which I would still be doing if I could find them. And if you remember, if you watched the Mini Brands books videos, I mentioned in them from the titles that they were using that I didn't think these were being targeted at children today. I felt they were being targeted at like millennials, maybe older Zeds, millennials, and even Gen Xers, because there was books in there from my childhood, like Bunnicula. So I didn't feel like these are all being targeted purely at little kids, or maybe even at all at little kids. And then I saw these. Mini Brands Retro. Now, look at that. That is very much a thing from when I was a little kid. We had the Planters cheese balls in those sorts of tins available. And like that got my attention, but what really got my attention is on the box in the store, it's not on the packaging here, is they had a floppy disk. And that's what made me pull the trigger on this and check out today's item, Zuru Mini Brands Retro. Hopefully this will not send me on another manic episode of trying to find one specific thing to the point that I just become sick to death of the Mini Brand Retros. Indeed, I'm not sure if these are still available. I picked this up a little bit ago and I'm just now getting around to opening them. And if this and the book choices were not enough to convince me that these are not really being made for children, I have found out, I haven't seen them in person yet, but I've seen pictures online and I don't believe they're fake, that they have like Zuru Mini Brands cocktails, like these orbs with little plastic cocktails and like Moscow mules and like apple teenies and stuff. And like, if I was not convinced by the books in the mini books, or the fact that we have things that are clearly for kids who came up in the 80s and 90s in here, the fact that you have alcoholic beverages absolutely convinces me these are not being sold for children. And that's fine. Lots of toys aren't sold for children. I have lots of toys back here that are not sold for children. That Samurai Deadpool's not really a toy, it's a collectible figure. I have like my NECA figures like Alf and Pennywise. I have my Figmas and Revoltex, none of which are made for little kids. So it's fine that you're making things for adults. I just do hope that the stores that stock them, the picture I saw of them in a shop had them over by the alcohol section, which seems like a good idea. Putting them anywhere near the toy section, even the adult collectible area, seems like a really good way to get people crying about it online, which isn't going to stop them from taking them and putting them, taking a couple of the cocktail ones and sticking them in like the Kitchen Master ones and going, oh my God, they're selling booze to children, which they totally aren't. But that said, watch me, next time I go to Target, there'll be a display of the cocktail ones in the toy aisle. I'll post a picture if I do find that. Might actually buy some too, I don't know. But yeah, today we're gonna, I don't know if this will be a series, but today we're gonna check out Zuru Mini Brands Retro blind box ball sphere things for us older folks. I feel very much targeted by this item. The floppy disk in particular is what got my attention. Now I didn't pay too much attention to what else in these. I don't know if there's any like big super like ultra one that I'm gonna want to have, and I hope there isn't, because I really don't want to spend another 5 videos after this buying these. But let's see what there is. What's in the collection? Ooh, there's a lot of things in this collection. This is a bigger set than the KFC. Here's our commons. We've got Revlon stuff. We've got, the floppy disks. That's actually when I saw, ooh, there's a smell off of this. There's a real plastic smell. Yeah, the floppy disks are definitely things that got my attention. We have like Kodak film, STP oil, Armor All, different kinds of batteries. That's just in the common. What are our legendaries? Are all these like motion ones. V8, you can set your diet straight. We've got some Frosted Flakes, got the cheese balls. We have Iconic Energizer and oil. Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me. Oh, the little books are cute. Those would be good in the bookshelves. We have the Better Homes and Garden Cookbook, Better Home and Garden, I guess just magazine, and Life magazine. I don't remember ever seeing Skippy peanut butter in a package like that. I do think I remember seeing like anniversary editions of Crayola like that. Kodak film is a luxury. That's like a gold Kodak film. Another floppy disk. Pringles. Get the fever for the flavor of a miniature Pringles. Hershey's Kisses. Haribo's. There's nothing here that I see and go, oh, I have to. Okay, yeah, I don't remember Skippy ever being in a jar like that. That's a very old-timey Spam jar. Dinty Moore Stew. Turtle Wax. Bazooka Joe gum. Pez. Yeah, so there's nothing here that I'm like, oh, I simply must, it shall be mine. So that's good. I feel good about that. Feel good about that. I guess I should leave this out so we can see what all we got. But I feel good about there not being anything that triggers any part of me to going, it must be mine. So let's see. So 60 to collect. So let's get started here with our first. How many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 5 in each orb. Okay. I feel like there was like 4 in the book orbs, and you got like a bookshelf, but you got a bookshelf in every one. That was unnecessary. So they're clearly not all to scale with each other, because that would otherwise be a humongous box of raisins. I don't remember somebody ever coming like that. I remember getting like people having these in their lunches, like actually honestly not that much bigger than this, maybe 3 or 4 times the size. So yeah, this is just a cardboard box. Feels like there's some cardboard inside there just to keep it from collapsing too easily. But this is actually much more in line, I think, with what we were getting from the Disney Mini Brands than the KFC stuff was. It's a empty cardboard box. We got a lot of the kind of stuff in the Disney Mini Brands. So I kind of thought maybe they just stepped up their game, but no, that's just KFC didn't lend itself to that. Oh, good. This is one of the ones that I did like. The Pringles. Newfangled potato chips. I think before they had to stop calling them chips and had to start calling them crisps. I do like that we do have the clear lid so you can see the seal underneath it. Yeah, that's really cute. That is really cute. I like that. I'm glad we got that one. Oh, where are we? What do we have so far? I'm guessing these are both rares. All new materials? Huh? Okay, we'll have to figure those out if we see those. And so yeah, the Pringles are a common. The raisins, however, are ultra rare. I like the Pringles better. Let's see what's next. And feels a little squidgy. It is the Haribo bears. There's like foam inside there to make them squidgy. That's kind of cool. It's like a piece of like foam in it. Those are cute. Haribo Gold Baron. So these are like the imported versions, not the ones in English. And they are, yeah, they're the ones that say that all new material on them. Polyethylene foam in there. Okay, that's neat. And those are an ultra rare. I like those. I like 2 of them so far. I don't care about the raisins, but I do like the Haribo and the Pringles. And ooh, we got one of the nice things. We got the luxury Skippy peanut butter. I really do not remember Skippy coming in a jar like this. I don't mean gold, I just mean the shape. But it's shiny. It's so shiny. It's so shiny. I wonder if that barcode actually scans as anything. I probably can't get it clear enough on the camera where you could even try that if you wanted to. Yeah, all right, so we did get a luxury piece. I would have rather gotten the film or the floppy, or even the luxury Pringles. What are the luxury Pringles? What's the difference between those and the regular Pringles? I don't know what the difference is. Well, I guess if we got them, we would know. Probably maybe they're holographic or something. Maybe we'll get one in the other package there and find out. And then finally, we got the STP oil. I mean, again, I still feel like for these, same as I did with the KFC ones, if you are playing with 12-inch G.I. Joes or something, these would be really cool to use for that. What is the STP oil? I'm sure that's a common too, right? Yeah, that's a common. Still, that's just weird. I love these two. I'm glad we got one of the fancified ones. It's a good way to start a series out, if it is indeed a series. It's a very hit or miss thing in here. And I feel like this is gateway to like the restaurant one, because it's like a fast food one that has Jack in the Box stuff in it, which I was kind of, it might be sold out by now though, so. They seem to vary, I mean, it's like some of these things they just have forever and ever, and some of these they have like once or twice and then you never see them again, like the mini books. Have not seen them in, probably can order them on Amazon, but haven't seen them in the shop. These are very thin. I think this is gonna be the Mentos. Look at all this. Look at all this. That's the item. That's the item down there. And then all of this extra packaging around Mentos, the fresh maker. I'm sure there's something to be said about all this being like indoctrinating children into consumerism. So this is a little warped. But yeah, the Mentos are cute. I remember this. I remember the commercials. I used to eat Mentos, but I remember the commercials. And of course, they're most famous nowadays for dropping them in diet soda. So that is like towards the top of the commons. And we have another one. This is going to be one of the books. Oh, maybe it's the floppy disk. Could this be the floppy disk? Because the floppy disk is the thing I wanted the most. It is a floppy disk. Yay! Does it slide? Aw. That would have been a heck of a detail if that actually slid open to reveal the material underneath. But yeah, for those of you who are under the age of 30, that's not a save icon. That's actually an old form of storage. It held just over 1 megabyte of information, which is enough to record me saying the word fart, and that would be it. It's a common, but it's the piece that I think that I wanted. Well, I kind of wanted the 5 1/4 as well, so. But still, the 3 1/2 is good. I will take the 3 1/2 and take it happily and gladly. Next up, another tubular thing. Okay, so that's, so we got 2 fancy things. So that's the difference between the Pringles. I was just kind of, I didn't expect to get that when I said, watch, maybe we'll get it in the other can, other sphere, orb, piece. So yeah, they're holographic. So we got 2 luxury things. We got 2 of the 6 luxury things on our first attempt at these. Says I do actually honestly like the original ones better than the luxury version, but shiny things are always cool. Love the shiny things. I think we're, as human beings, I think we're kind of predisposed to loving the shiny things. And we have some old-fashioned Fruit Loops. Follow your nose, it always knows. You could win a bike. I think specifically it says a Schwinn. Extra double branding in there. See, in the old days, cereal boxes used to have like games and stuff on the back. I don't think they really do anymore. I'm kind of disappointed when I look at the back of cereal boxes nowadays. Free inside this package, Catch the Ring game. Well, I don't think it's in this package, but you could probably figure out exactly when that box is from based on that prize. Cereals just come with prizes. And then finally, one of the things I thought was kind of weirder, we got makeup. Does it open? Again, that would have been a cool detail. But we got like some sort of a thing that was Revlon. Yeah, not really my thing, but then again, I do think these are not necessary. I mean, I don't think they're necessarily meant for men, but I mean, I don't know how many girls want a can of oil. But yeah, a little Revlon compact. Again, if you were playing with Barbies or something, these would be cool to have. So that's our first, I don't know if it'll be our last, but it's definitely our first experience with the Retro Mini Brands. I got a floppy disk, not necessarily the one I wanted, but I got a floppy disk, so that is really cool. Love the Pringles, love the Haribo. Mentos better if it wasn't like warped. Looks like it got like too hot and bent at some point, or just pressure being put on it somewhere. The plastic in it is not super stiff, so it may have just gotten warped from pressure being put on it. And we got 2 of the Iconics, which honestly, sorry, not Iconic, the Luxury. I like the Luxury better than the Iconics or the Legendaries. I wouldn't mind the books, but we have 2 of the Luxuries, so that's pretty cool. We got a shiny golden Skippy peanut butter and a holographic Pringles. See, not bad for a first run at this item. Will there be a second run at them? Who knows? If you see another Mini Brands Retro in the playlist at some point, then I guess there was. And if you don't, then I guess there wasn't. But I'm leaving this not feeling the high I felt leaving the KFC ones, because there's not one thing I simply want to have. And I don't feel the low that I felt leaving parts 2 through 5. Well, actually, no, more mostly parts 4 and 5 of the KFC Mini Brands, where I was just getting duplicates and it was kind of depressing. Somewhere in between, I'm in a good, comfortable place. I'm good with it. Hope you are too, or at least I hope you found it interesting or entertaining. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. I do thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.